Welcome to ITV In The Afternoon. I'm your host, Tate Parsons, a second-year student, and this is your best source of information for anything and everything about interactive media here at Wayne County Schools Career Center. To kick off our first episode, we're going to start with talking about BPA, or Business Professionals of America. This is essentially our Skills USA. It's what we, along with graphic and business, do for our competition. Now to assist me, we have here our first guest, Hunter Shreve.
Hi, I'm Hunter. How's everyone doing in this fine day? I'm doing swell. Alrighty.
Now Hunter here is a second-year ITV student with a lot of passions around film and media. He's also one of the most talented people that I know.
Thank you, Tate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Now, Hunter, last year you did in fact do multiple BPA projects, one being solo and one being with a group. Just tell me about it.
Yeah, so my solo project I actually did, it was called Lost But Not Forgotten. It was a short little docu-series episode, I'd like to say. It was like 2 minutes long, so it wasn't very long, but it was about the National Western Reserve Cemetery, and it was basically just showcasing like everything that has happened there and its history, and it's kind of just everything about it all in like a 2-minute cut of just like raw history. And I had a interviewee. His name is Garrett Salvo. He is my current boss, and he just kind of told us a bit about the place. So that being said, it was a nice, short, sweet little video that told you about it, and it took me all the way to nationals. So also I worked on the group project with me, Tate, Matt, and Seth Bowers, and we all did broadcast, and we had a good time. We didn't make it past regionals, but hey, man.
Hey, second place ain't that bad.
Hey,
second place?
Second place will get you places, you know?
No, it was really fun. I had a good time working with Hunter.
Yeah.
Me and him were the newscasters, so we worked very well together.
The best thing that came out of that one was definitely like the poster. It's really,
Our poster was pretty good.
I had to get a haircut. Me and Tate.
We both had to get haircuts.
Haircuts.
We're okay. Now, what kind of opportunities and people have opened up through BPA?
Oh, yeah, I mean, one of my first judges, actually, Tommy Gouda, he owns a studio up in, like, Cheddar.
He owns Cheddar Studios up in Independence.
He owns Cleveland up in Cheddar. No, he owns Cheddar Studios up in Cleveland, Independence, which is near Cleveland, but I got to meet him, talk with him. He gave me a lot of advice, and all the stuff he does is really cool. You should check him out. Cheddar or Tommy Goody. Oh, dude, I need to stop talking. I really need to. Okay. Yeah, or at Tommy Gouda, but yeah, I made some connections there, and just meeting people through kind of like national competition and all that. It was really fun. I got to do some interviews and stuff last year at California, and it was kind of a blast. Some of the guys there were hype.
Yeah, so national competition. Tell me about that.
It was fun. It was definitely an experience. I've never been to California before, so being able to get to go to California was something of a wonder. And getting to go to Disneyland for my first time ever. I had never been to Disneyland as a kid or anything, so it was kind of special for me to go. So I definitely loved every second of it.
Did you cry? You turn around and see the castle, you start going,
I didn't cry. No, I did not cry, surprisingly. If I went to the Cars Resort, I might have cried, but I didn't get to go to the Cars Resort, so I didn't cry.
Oh, that is not fair.
But
I would have cried.
Yeah. I almost cried because I didn't get to go to the Cars Resort, but that I didn't cry. So
I'm bummed that I didn't make it to the nationals or even state. I really would have enjoyed state. You guys had a blast down there.
Yeah, state was fun. I mean, Columbus in general is a nice, fun area.
Big, lots of people.
Yeah, what do they call that? Like the center there, like the Columbus
Circle Center.
The Columbus Conference Center or something. It's like the big area in there, and they have like this cool like head there. Yeah, that head that gets taken pictures of. So that was kind of cool. The place was huge though. Like you have to walk so much.
Nationals sounds like a blast. And this year for Nationals, it's taking place in Chicago. So big windy city, probably get to see a lot of sights. See
The
yourself,
bean.
see the bean, see the sights and all that. Well, Hunter, it was lovely having you coming on today. Anything you have to say?
Thank you guys for listening. Be sure to check out my buddy Tate here. And listen on to the next episode. I don't know what that is, but hopefully y'all are interested. Let's get rocking, let's get rolling, and let's do some more interacting with the media.
All right. Thank you so much, Hunter. Bye. This episode is sponsored by Tiny Blue Spider. Num, num, num. For our second part of this podcast, we're going to talk about the field trips we take. To help me with that, we have the lovely Lila Blackwood.
Hi, it's nice to be here.
All right, so starting off, Lila is also a second-year student here at Interactive Media, and she's traveled with us to most, if not all, of our field trips. We've been to Cincinnati for some things. We've gone to Kent, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Stark, just some stuff like that. We went to Cheddar Studios. I know Hunter talked about him last time. Now, out of all the ones that we've taken, which one was your favorite and why?
Okay, well, honestly, each of them are pretty fun, but my two tops are gonna have to be. I liked the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because I personally have a huge interest in music, and so I thought it was really cool to get to explore all their instruments and their creative aspects, like the stickers and things that we got to make. But I also really liked our recent one, going to Cheddar Studios. I just felt like it was really interactive, and it was fun getting to work with the different equipment, and that the whole class kind of came together and made their own little short film or movie. So that was really fun.
I also enjoyed Cheddar Studios. It was really fun just to explore their sets and all that. And Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was really fun. Just kind of we got a few group things, but then we got to go off on our own and just kind of explore it and just see stuff. That was
Right,
I had a
added
blast.
freedom.
And the food, oh my god, the food was pretty bomb.
Oh yeah, they had some good mac and cheese, and they had foot-long Rice Krispie treats.
Oh my, I love those ones. Now, personally, my favorite trip, probably the first field trip I've ever taken in this class. It was like a little one-off thing. I don't even know if she's gonna do this year. It was to Cincinnati. It was a small group of us, and there was some BPA thing. I had to get here super early in the morning, but we went with our seniors last year, and it was so fun to just explore this giant career center that they had. Oh my god, it was so cool. And I don't know, Hunter was there and Joey and a few other seniors. I feel like that was where me and the seniors and Hunter started to become more friends and closer. We just joked around. We formed a little ragtag group that ended up skipping the last little seminar they had, and we just kind of walked around and hung out. It was so much fun. We just kind of goofed around the entire time. We just had a good time. It was definitely up there with the field trips for me, because that one was a little exclusive. Cause
Yeah.
I'm the top dog around here. Now, these trips are fun, but most importantly, beneficial. Now, you see, out of all these trips, besides their fun factor, which trip do you believe was the most informative and beneficial to things that you're interested in, like the media field with music or digital design and all that?
Okay, that's a really good point, actually. Yeah, I would say the most beneficial field trip that we've been on, or for me personally, was probably to Kent, because it was the first one that I felt like really gave me a possible insight into the college experience. It's senior year, it's time to really start crunching down on that, and for me, I still am undecided about where to attend college, and I felt like that gave me a way to see what dorm life is like, what walking across campuses is like, along with I felt like a pretty good taste into each of the programs that we got to see. So I got to see the fashion one as well, which was really cool, and talk to actual students and see actual students doing their work right then and there. So that was really good.
So you say Kent was your most beneficial. I also enjoyed Kent. I ran into my friend. He guys had told me about it, and there's just a lot of people there that were willing to like tell you about it and help. Like if you went up to someone and they weren't busy, they probably would have answered your questions about Kent. People there are very nice, and it's a lot of self-expression and stuff like that, which is something that I like to see in general, but especially on a college campus. I feel like that's like the time of your life to be expressive.
Yeah.
And it was really cool.
Yeah, a good atmosphere for sure.
All right. So thank you so much for being a part of the segment and this podcast and speaking with me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, it was great to be here.
Always. Thank you all for joining me on the first and only episode of ITV in the Afternoon. This is Tate, signing off.